Hey guys, it's Night Flame, and today, guys, I will be giving you a Baltimore Comic Con haul. I went to Baltimore Comic Con this morning, and I want to show you my haul as well as some comic books I got from there. So let's get started because it's a lot of things to show. So first of all, we're gonna start with my comic haul from this week. I'm just gonna go and give you my rating because I don't plan on doing a comic book countdown. So we'll start off with the beauty. Number one, this is written by Jeremy Hahn and art by Jeremy Hahn as well, and the co-writer is Jason A. Hurley. This one was a really good book. This came out I think last month, so I'm a little bit behind on this, but I thought it was a really good book, really good beginning. I was in love with the concept. So yeah, it's about a STD that makes you beautiful and it can also kill you, and people are just learning that. People are just learning that this STD kills you. So it's an interesting concept because people actually want to get this STD, and yeah, it's deadly. So yeah, interesting. I liked it. The ending was, I guess really unexpected because you find out our main character gets the beauty at the end, and you're like, what? He can maybe die. So are there going to be different main characters? We'll see. But yeah, really interesting concept. Next, Batgirl number 44. I thought this issue was good, but I just, it's probably my least favorite Batgirl issue so far. There was some really good things, like Bengal's art. Really cool seeing Bengal on art. But my little nitpick with Bengal is that he makes Barbara look a little too young. But that's it. Other than that, his art is really good. So good stuff from Bengal. My biggest nitpicks though have to be basically the ending, which is Barbara and Luke, they get together like in the cover, and it just felt really forced, just out of nowhere, and there wasn't really build up for that relationship, and that's what kind of pissed me off. So yeah, this is my least favorite issue of Batgirl so far, but I think the book, or the creative team it's doing really good. So yeah, Batgirl number 44. I gave that like a 7, I think. Next, Mockingbird number 1. This is another really good book, and I was about to make my comic book call on Wednesday, and I was going to say, Mockingbird, I wish they had an ongoing for this character, and I guess the Marvel gods heard me because Mockingbird will have an ongoing. The writer will be the same writer here, but the artist is not yet announced. Hopefully the artist will be Joel Jones, because her art was beautiful in this issue, and rest assured that I will definitely pick that series up. So good stuff from Mockingbird in this issue. We just get a little into the head of Mockingbird, and we find out that she's a really complex character, and the writer really gave her a different, I guess unique concept on her. One of my biggest nitpicks for this issue though has to be the backup story. I felt that backup story could have been told on another separate issue, but I'm not complaining because I just added $1 more to get, I guess extra stories. So other than that, I really enjoyed this book, and I gave it a 9 out of 10. Definitely pick up. Next, We Are Robin, number 4. This is my second book, my pick of the week. I guess I'll just start with my pick of the week. My pick of the week was Grayson. It's not right here. It's in, my comic book pile that I had to sign, or that I wanted to get signed in Baltimore Comic Con, so I'll show you that later. But my number 2 was We Are Robin. I thought it was a really interesting book. The art was beautiful, really unique, and it focused on Rico. Rico is a really complex character as well. She has a really big imagination, and we figure out why she wants to be a Robin in this issue, and we kind of get into her head, which I thought was a really good way to, get or introduce to this Robin. So awesome stuff here. 9.5 for this. I don't think this is my number 2. Well, it's backwards. Okay, let me just fix this for a while. But yeah, I got that Exo Manowar number 38, which is the wedding issue. Well, I don't know where my other comics went, but yeah, Runaways. Let's just talk about him, no order whatsoever. I thought this was a good ending to the series. Hopefully this series comes back as well with the same writer but different artist. I think the artist was one of the biggest letdowns for this series. Sanford Green's art is not really my type of art, but yeah, cool ending here. We see Valeria might actually have something against Doom, because of what happens in this whole miniseries. So this one was really, I guess, a really important miniseries for Secret Wars going forward. Because something happens at the end of this issue, and Valeria, kind of doubts Doom now. Next, Book of Death number 3, slow issue. But we got a lot of development here. We're really setting up for the last event, which is the bad Geomancer against the good Geomancer. We're gonna see basically the fate of the Eternal Warrior decided in next issue, because this has really been an Eternal Warrior story, and this is basically setting up for his ongoing in November. So yeah, I thought it was a good issue. Not a lot happening, but yeah, nonetheless, it was really solid. So definitely a pickup. Captain Marvel and the Hero Corps. I thought this was one of the weaker issue. It had a really cool ending. It did. It just, it felt like the ending of a series. It wasn't really meta at the end of the issue. But yeah, cool ending. Basically, Carol, she sees what's beyond the sky, and we don't get to see it, but I guess she sees us or something like that. But yeah, cool stuff. Yeah, interesting. I just thought it was an interesting way to end it. I really don't think that this is a good way to end the run of Kelly Sue DeConnick. We should have seen a special issue where we see her last story, because I don't think she had a lot to play with in this miniseries. But basically, I like the meta ending though. I liked it. I think she really set it up so it was meta, and it meant something for her. So yeah, I think this is a slight pickup. You can definitely read better Captain Marvel stories, but yeah, I thought it was a good story setup or whatever. One of my other, one of the good things about this series, this issue also, is that David Lopez does not do the art, which I thought was good, because the last time he drew Kid, the Thor Kid, he made her have this like kiddish face, and I think Laura Braga really fixed it in this issue, as she made Kid look like an adult. She's not a kid. So great stuff from the art, and I thought this issue was good enough to pick up. Next, 1872. This has also been really fun. I've been enjoying it since issue number 2. Issue number 1 wasn't so strong, but issue number 3 and 2 are really good. So yeah, I'm enjoying this. I'll definitely be picking up Red Wolf. At first I was a little like, I might try it out, but now I know that I'll definitely pick it up. So awesome stuff. And that's 1872, number 3. Next, Real World number 4. It lives up to its name. It's weird. Weird stuff happens here, and it has really a weird ending, which, I guess there's one more issue until this ends, or this might be the last issue, I'm not even sure. But yeah, cool stuff. Next, Deathstroke number 10. Ending was weird. The whole story arc was weird. I'll definitely... and Weird World was a pickup, so is 1872. Deathstroke is not a pickup. I think you guys could definitely do a lot better. The dialogue is awkward. The story arc just was really shaped weirdly, and the ending just did not do anything to Deathstroke. So hopefully we get a better story arc from Deathstroke, but I won't be following Deathstroke anymore. I think I've been disappointed with this series too many times. 1872, these are back issues. Pickup, Batman Day, Endgame. I read this Wednesday, so I was a little ahead of you guys, but yeah, good stuff here from Batman. I thought the Batman and Robin, Eternal story was good enough for me to pick up at least 2 months of it. We'll see what happens, but yeah, I thought it has a lot of potential. Hopefully, it focuses more on Robins than Batman, because last series Batman Eternal focused a lot on Batman. So hopefully, this is something good for Batman and Robin. So yeah, good stuff. Definitely enjoyed it, and it's free. So yeah, get it. I got Book of Death number 1. Self-explanatory. I haven't read Gotham by Midnight number 10, so I'll put this on the side. I haven't read Spider-Woman either, so I'll also put this on the side. And I got a back issue of She-Hulk, so awesome stuff. Next, another thing I want to talk about is Laurel. This one is a comic by Kevin Panetta, who is... I'm gonna, go on a limb and say he's the owner of my comic store. I'm not really sure, but he works there, and he is writing Zodiac Star Force, and he published this independent, or I guess a self-published story in XPX, and I picked that up from my comic shop, and yeah, it's really cool. I actually liked it. It's about this girl who goes in this other planet and stuff happens. I really don't want to spoil it to you, but the art is beautiful, and yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. So definitely good stuff from Tate Howard and Kevin Panetta, and I think if you guys can find this, you should definitely give it a try. Now let's get into the Baltimore Comic Con stuff. First, I got Mouse Guard, which is the theme of the yearbook from Baltimore Comic Con. And what the yearbook basically is that it's basically a book with a bunch of artists that draw art pieces. So yeah, it was really cool. I guess going on a hunt and hunting for these artists to sign these pieces. But the sad thing about it is that I did not know a lot of these artists, so it felt really awkward just asking them for a signature and not praising them for their work. But the coolest one, definitely the coolest person I ever, I guess, had to meet at Baltimore Comic Con was Carla Speed McNeil, who I approached for a signature, but sadly she wasn't even part of the book, but she fixed that. She was really awesome, and she was like, you know what, I'll fix it, I'll draw you a mouse, and she did it for free. She's so awesome, and I think Carla deeply for this. We had a really awesome conversation about No Mercy, which I'm happy that's going to be returning in December. And she's just a down to earth person, and if you ever get a chance to meet her, she's so awesome. She the way she speaks, the words she says, they're so like really I guess deep, and she understands humans, and hopefully she writes a book one day, or an ongoing, because I'll definitely read it, because we were talking about how it amazes her that um, with our technology we get bored, but with our technology we can basically do anything. The world is not closed for us. So really awesome conversation with her, and she was just the best person I met this year at Baltimore Comic Con. So awesome stuff. And yeah, let me put down mouse guard. Okay, so first we're gonna start off with one of the commissions I did, and one of the commissions I did was Batgirl. This is drawn by Sarah Gavagan, and here is her email, here is her Tumblr, and there is her Behance.net. I'm not sure what that is, but yeah, you can check it out. So I made her commission a Batgirl piece, and I thought it was just beautiful. So awesome on that. I really like what she did. So yeah, I'm glad I made her commission it. Awesome stuff. There's my Batgirl. My first commission. I guess it's my second commission ever, but I asked her to commission that first. But I commissioned 2 books in Baltimore Comic Con. I actually got the second, so I guess it's my second commission ever. Now let's get into some back issues. Yeah, so we're gonna go with a really cool one first, and that is Quake #1. Yeah, I actually got this variant for $1, so I was like, wow, definitely a score, because it connects. It's a connecting cover with like Mockingbird, so you can see it connects. So yay for that. I think I'm missing Fury. Fury is right here, and then last but not least, I think it's if I'm not mistaken, it's like the Cavalry or something, or I think it's not Fury. I think it's Mockingbird, Quake. Here we have Agent Carter, then it's Fury, and then it's the Cavalry. But I'll definitely get them all. So far I have 2 out of 5. So awesome on that. Then I got Outcast #10, which I'm pretty sure I didn't read. I thought I was only missing an issue of Outcast, but it turns out I was missing like 2. So there is Outcast #10. Yeah, cool stuff here. I know I haven't read this for sure. So awesome. And then I got Ninja #6 for $1 as well. I know I was missing this issue. I actually had like issue #1, 5, and like 7 of Ninja, so I know I was missing a lot. So I got 6. Then I got Bloodshot Reborn, which I know I was missing issues from as well. I got #5, #4, and then I got Howard the Duck, and all of this is for $1, so I scored a lot of good stuff. This is the Spider-Gwen variant, and yeah, I thought it was just really cool. Really cool, awesome cover here. So yay, this is Gwenart the Duck. So yeah, I like this. And the story, it's I think about Doctor Strange. So awesome. Bloodshot Reborn #2, and I think the other one's Bloodshot or no, Sinestro #14. Awesome bombshell cover, and I've been enjoying Sinestro as well. So yeah, I'll get to read this as well. And then Outcast #8. So awesome finds there. Now I guess I'm gonna show you yeah, there's actually nothing to show you except this blank sketch. Other than that, all the comics you probably saw in past comic book hauls. But yeah, I got another commission. And this one, I'm not sure who it is. The card is here somewhere. But yeah, I think it's like Greg Tucker or something. But I commissioned Hawkeye from him, and yeah, it looks pretty cool. So this is actually my first commission, and yeah, I loved it. So awesome for Hawkeye, and yeah, let's keep rolling with the other comics. This one is from my comic book store, Big Planet Comics. They had a booth, so I got some goodies from there. First and foremost is Zodiac Star Force #2. I'm getting it like basically 4 days earlier than it's released, so awesome. Awesome cover by Kevin Wada. I got Guardians of the Galaxy Annual #1. This is Bendis and Cho, and yeah, just good stuff here. And Bendis is, I mean, and Cho is doing the Totally Awesome Hulk, so yeah, good to see his work in some other comic. Hopefully I'll see what it looks like, so yeah, good stuff. Next is Batgirl #15. I'm trying to fill the gaps of some of my comics. So my comic, you know, pile or some of my ongoing issues. So I know I was missing 13, 15, I think that might be 14. No, this one's 16. I'll definitely read this too because I didn't have a chance to read it. Then I got Divinity. I got 1 and 2. At least I can read the first 2 issues. They're not first printings for sure, but yeah, at least I got, you know, print issues of it. So awesome, 1 and 2, Divinity. Then I got Elektra because I know I've been missing some issues. I got 10, 8, and like I think 7. I got this Axis variant for $1. It's like, I don't even know what it is. I don't even know who drew it. I think I'm gonna go on a limb and say Claymon. But yeah, it looks awesome. So I got this, even though I hated the miniseries. I love this variant cover. And the last variant, oh no, these are $5 that I paid for this. The first one is the Chris Anka A-Force variant. I know I don't have this, or if I may have it, then you know I'll definitely sell this because the thing about this is that this series, or this issue is, oh no, never mind, this is #2. I thought it was #1. Never mind. I know I don't have this. So awesome for this. But yeah, never mind. I was gonna say something else. I thought that was issue #1, but nonetheless, awesome cover. But this is what I'm talking about. This issue is the first appearance of Singularity, so it could definitely rise in price any day. And I know I'll have the variant, so I got this for $5, so awesome. Yeah, and I made money out of this as well. One day, like, I got the first, the first appearance of Miss Marvel. The first full appearance of Miss Marvel was in like Marvel Now .1, and I got the variant for $5, and I sold it for like 80. So I'm definitely making money out of that. So yeah, and last but not least, this is for myself, and this is Robinson of Batman #1, the Robbie Rodriguez variant, which I thought was beautiful, and I had to have it in my collection. So awesome find for $5. Now we have another pile of comics for $1 and for $1. Oh, and these ones are awesome. Oh no, here's Grayson #12, which I had to get signed, but I didn't. And this is Book of Death, which I got for free. So yay! But these are awesome finds. I got the Immortal Iron Fist, I like volume #2 for like $5, and this is thick. So yeah. Awesome stuff. Look at, like, so thick. Hopefully I'll get volume #1 one day so I can read it, but at least I got volume 2. And finally I got Here Comes Daredevil, which is the first volume of Mark Waid, and I guess it's Paulo Ribera's run on Daredevil, but then we have Mark Waid and Chris Samney. But this is like the Mark Waid, like, I guess this is the Mark Waid legendary run on Daredevil, so I'm glad I got it. Good stuff. Now, last but not least, I guess it's like 20 single issue, like $1 as well. Hawkeye #17. Had to get this. This is the this is the issue where, you know, the dog has its own story. I got Secret Wars #2099. Or sorry guys, #4. I know for sure I didn't read this, so yeah, awesome to have this. I got X-Men War #25. I guess I read this, or I guess I didn't. I'm not even sure. Oh no, I didn't read this, so yeah, I'll definitely give this a try. Green Arrow #33, 32, 34. I know I don't have any of these. Action Comics #37. I know I don't have any of these as well. And then I have Imperium #5, Exo-Man War #30, Planet Hulk #4, which I know I don't have, Ninjak #4, which I knew I was missing. Then I have number 3 of Ninjak, number 2 of Ninjak, which fills my collection. Disciples number 1, and last but not least Imperium number 6. And yeah, I know I got a lot of Valiant, but I had to fill the gaps of some of my series. I know I got some DC. I think it's like DC is the second most I got. First was like Valiant, and third is Marvel, because I have a lot from DC and Marvel. So yeah, great stuff though. I'll definitely, I'm definitely going every year. You saw my comic book haul. It's not as big this year, but hopefully next year I'll get more stuff. I'm not really organized right now, so I really can't just get more comics and just leave it there. So yeah, awesome stuff though. So next year I'll definitely go, and yeah, maybe I'll do a giveaway from next year. I'll get some comics and just put it in a baggie and then give it away. So yeah, I'm excited for next year, and you guys should definitely go to Baltimore Comic Con. It's getting bigger and bigger every year, and yeah, I just thought this year was really fun. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you like this video. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, and have a nice day, guys. Goodbye.